Okay, so this is a quick explanation of how my plugin and website Minestore work together. I'm not going to go over too much code. I'm just going to show how it works and how to pretty much set it up on Windows. Obviously for Linux it's going to be a bit different, but that's pretty much it. I am using XAMPP to host an MySQL servers, so I can access it with the database and everything that is relevant, and that's pretty much it. So first of all, I am going to start off by going to the hard drive and then going to cd workspace, cd Minestore, cd Minestore website. Obviously it's going to be different for everyone, for every user, because the path is going to be different. But then what you want to do is npm run, and to be honest I don't remember the script for production. I think it's prod. Let's see. Yeah, it's prod. So npm run prod, and this is going to run the website. There is some debug messages. I am planning on adding an option to turn them off and on, but for now that's that. So I am going to load the website now, and I'm using the port 1803, which is the default port, but obviously you can change it to the env file. So after we load the website for the first time, it's going to create these three tables in the database. It's nothing too fancy. It's not going to have any information inside of it. You're going to have to put it in manually or something, except for purchases. You don't want to touch this. But basically what we're going to see now is how it integrates with my server. So I am going to open my Bungee code server and then my paper server, paper 1.8 and Bungee code 1.16. It's not going to make a big difference, but I'm going to put it in the second monitor and going to join the server now. So as you can see, I joined the server. Let's refresh everything and delete the chat. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to try and buy something. So I have some default items here. We can buy some ranks and then some coins and then some pets, and obviously you can change them very easily. It's just plain HTML and everything. So I am going to buy, let's say, the duck pet. I am going to buy it for $5, and it's going to ask for my identity, which is basically my in-game name. So I'm going to enter Leal Armor and then going to click on authenticate, and as you can see, I actually get a message in game saying please authenticate your purchase. So if I type Minestore auth, it's going to authenticate my purchase and actually going to redirect me to the next page. And let's see why it's not working. Why is it not working? Oh, never mind, it is working. So right after that, I am going to go to the checkout page, and as you can see, I can obviously see my skin and log out if I want to buy to a different user. I can see what I'm buying. I can enter all of my information, which is probably going to be blurred because I don't want you to see any of it. And then I have a pay now button. Obviously I need to make it fancier, but yeah, that's the pay now button. So I'm going to pay now, and it's going to actually redirect me to PayPal, but it's not just any PayPal, it's actually the Sandbox PayPal. So I am going to enter my Sandbox credentials and going to press on enter. Sandbox is obviously just a test area of PayPal, so it's not actually real money. So right now it's going to let me pay. As you can see, it is saying a lifetime duck pet, and I can view even more information, the price and everything, and I can click on continue, and then it is going to say thank you for your purchase. Now if I go back to Minecraft, you can see that the Minecraft server got a message saying the Alama bought duck pet. Now how is it possible? Basically I am using something called sockets, which is fairly common, so if you don't know anything about it, just Google it up. It's really nice. So what I'm doing is basically kind of fixing or finding a solution to the to the refund issue with Bytecraft. So basically, on servers like Hypixel or pretty much any other server, you can actually kind of refund your payment, and then your account is probably going to get banned depending on the server and how they handle it. Now obviously you can disable refund for some items. I think Bytecraft supports it. However, it's not really that good of a solution, because some websites and some web stores actually want their customers to be able to refund or do anything like that. Or I think it's PayPal's policy or something like that, that you do need to allow them to refund. So it's not a very practical solution to make it non-refundable. However, with my solution, before every purchase, you are going to have to actually enter the IGN of your username, of the username you want to purchase the rank for, and it is working with every username. So I can obviously log in with my other account, and it is going to work. So that's pretty much it. After you click on authenticate, the web server, the client on the website is sending a message to the web server, and the web server is sending a message to the Minecraft server with your IGN, with this little IGN, and then the web server is waiting for a response, and when you type this command, it actually sends a response back, and after that you're going to get redirected to this area where you're going to fill everything and click on pay now. And what happens in the background now is basically all of your data is being encrypted and everything to obviously make it safe, and you are going to get redirected to PayPal. Everything is happening on the server side, so you can't change any incoming packets or anything like that, or any outgoing packets, meaning you can't actually change anything. You can change the price, you can change the package or what you're buying. You just simply can't, which is I find it to be very nice. And then when I'm going to pay for it, what actually happens is, I can actually show it to you here. It is going to call this method. So this method is actually inserting your purchase with all of the information that is stored as in a cookie, as obviously an encrypted cookie. It is going to store it in the purchases, and then it's going to remove the cookie. So if I can find it here, it's going to remove the cookie. So obviously you can't have multiple thingies. You can obviously copy the cookie and then put it back in, but it's not going to really help you because you can't really have double transaction IDs, so you can't really like fake a purchase. Anyways, what's happening then is I am putting all of this data in the database. So if I go back to the database, you can see that now I have another payment here, obviously with all of the information and everything. So yeah, that's really dope. And obviously I have a delivered section, which is going to be 0 and 0, and once I receive my package, it is going to be turned to 1. I still haven't done that, but yeah, that's that's the next step. Anyways, when I'm paying, you can see that I am getting another row here with another payment, and obviously I'm getting the message, the Llama bot VIP. Now what else is happening? I am sending another request to the server, to the Minecraft server, with the purchase ID, and that's pretty much it. I am only sending the purchase ID. The Minecraft server is actually always looking at the database and trying to see if there's any incomplete purchases, and if so, it's trying to like give it to the players once they join. And also, if I go to the gift package request, what's happening is I am asking the database to get the package ID from the purchase ID. So if I go back here, it's getting the purchase ID, it's getting the player IGN, it's getting the package name, obviously what they bought, and then it's going to it's getting a list of comments to issue, comments associated oh my god, it's so hard, associated with this package. So if I go back to the comment section, you can see that each each package has some comments. Now obviously you can have more than one comment for each package. So for example, small bag of coins says this in chat and also gives you 1 diamond, which is really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much how everything is happening. Obviously there are some more things. I am planning on adding support to bungee code and everything, so yeah, that's it. Hopefully you like this plugin. I worked on it very hard. All of the source code is obviously available on GitHub. However, I don't recommend using the plugin and the website yet. I am going to go over some things to make sure everything is fine. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.